Good morning, Fairfield. Happy Tuesday, you guys. It's Miss Sutter here with your mindful moment for today. Today is a fun one. We know that mindfulness is all about paying attention and being intentional about your focus, right? We are making our minds think and concentrate on what we tell it to. So today, we're going to talk about mindful eating. We've done mindful listening, we did mindful sights last week, and today we're doing mindful eating. Mindful eating can be used during snack or a mealtime. It involves taking one bite at a time and focusing on one sense for a period of time. When you are eating something, I want you to be mindful of your observations. So, what do you notice? What is the color or the shape of your food? How big or how small is it? There's a big difference between a peanut, which is very tiny, and a pizza, right? Even a slice of pizza is different than a whole pizza. A triangle versus a huge circle. What is the texture? How does it feel? Is it hard? Is it soft? Maybe squishy? So I'm gonna do a couple of examples with you guys to show you what I mean about mindful eating. First of all, I've got some raspberries here. So if I take one out, and I have washed them already, what do we notice? Oh, sorry, my lighting is terrible. What do we notice? It's red. It actually, this is weird, but it's a little bit hairy. It's got bumps on it. My hands are clean as well, by the way. It's tiny, it's a little bit squishy. So that's my raspberry. Now after I've made all those observations, I'm gonna take one bite. Delicious. But even more than delicious, it tastes a little bit sour, a little bit sweet. When I bit into it, it was really soft. Wasn't really chewy, not really crumbly like a bread or granola in my mouth. And it wasn't very crunchy. It's more soft. You don't have to chew a lot. The little seeds, it's seed-like. I don't know if that's a adjective, but it's delicious. That's my raspberry. Let's try something different. I have these plantain chips. Highly recommend. These, I could make eyes if I wanted. These are thin. They are hard. They're yellow and brown. They look kind of like bananas, which they should. And it's kind of cool. They have like ridges in them, almost like a rock, which was super cool. So I also feel, when I rub my finger on it, I also feel a little bit of stuff come off, which means salt. So I'm gonna take a bite. Also delicious. But you can probably hear me taking a bite of this. This is crunchy. This is salty. Reminds me a little bit of bread, a cracker, a chip. I think it's a little savory myself. And I had to chew it until it was ready to be swallowed. It did crumble a little bit in my mouth. It was crunchy, it was not soft, not squishy, like maybe a gummy bear or a grape. And honestly, really delicious. So, it took a while. Sorry for that, really awkward. Finally, I want you to be mindful of the nutritional value of your food. And I thought this was an important thing to bring up because we are at home. So if you're like me, you're cooking more, maybe you're supporting local restaurants and you are purchasing food from them. Maybe you're baking, and all of that is wonderful use of your time, and I'm hoping that it brings you joy. We also have to be mindful of the nutritional value of those different meals, snacks, and desserts. So it's all about a balance in moderation, which means it's okay to have that cookie or that piece of pie or cake, but we also need fruits and vegetables. We also need protein and lots of water. So make sure you're drinking a lot of water. That's a really tough thing that I struggle with at school because we're so busy. Sometimes I forget to drink water, and I have to be mindful that I need it. Your lips will get dry and tell you you need it. You might get a headache, which tells you you need it. So just before those things happen, try to be mindful and enjoy mindful eating today and this week. And don't forget about that water intake. All right? Have a great day, you guys.